All right, we're looking at the Oak Hill Homes Price Report. It's June 2024. We're going to do a little bit of a deep dive on what went under contract, what closed, and we'll kind of breeze through what is currently on the market. The ones in red are the homes that closed. The ones in yellow and orange are the ones that have gone under contract in the last 30 days, and the ones in green are active. We'll start down here. We had one close at 1.1 over on Hillview. That's about right. I mean, these are typically 1 acre lots. You know, a lot of builders are buying these because they are potential teardowns. 1.1 is kind of towards the peak of what you'll see for some of these. The thing you got to be careful of is, even though I'm sure it's a 1 acre lot, sorry, just looking for lot size, 1.44. So that's actually a little bit bigger. You really need to make sure the slope of that lot is not too extensive. Oak Hill is very specific on where you can build. If you look at the slope map on Parcel Viewer, and I'm happy to show, if anybody has questions about that, I can show you how to do it. You can see that contour, so you got to have a nice flat building spot of where you can build. Otherwise, it is extremely difficult to do so. The next one that closed is one up on Norfleet. This has one of the best backyards you'll ever see. I mean, beautiful home. Kind of tucked up away in that Radnor section. Dadu, awesome pool. Look at that backyard. It's a bigger lot, too. I feel like it's over 2 acres. Really special spot up there. If you've never driven back there, it's actually only 1 acre, but it feels so much bigger because it backs up to Radnor and you don't have any neighbors behind you. Really, really neat part of Nashville up there, kind of tucked away. A lot of people don't know about it. It's only like 40 homes kind of up that road, up Lakeview, and tucked back in there. Had one closed over on Battery, just over $1 million. Got one up here on Outer for 1.4. Outer's in the northern section of Oak Hill, so the lots are a little bit smaller. Right at half an acre, one level living. That's probably not going to be a teardown at that price. I'm sure it's redone on the inside. Pretty nice, beautiful. Got the staged furniture in there. That's always stuff is always funny to me, but really well done for a remodel on that one. 1.4 looks like a really good value for someone that wants to be in that neighborhood. And we had 2 closed up on Rainbow. The first one was for $770. That could be an end user at that price. I can't remember what the inside of this one looks like. Pretty well redone. So that certainly could be an end user that wound up with that one. That one did have a shared driveway, and it's not that wide, so it didn't really fit as a teardown. And then there's one over on 3605. My client actually bought this one, paid $840 for it. It's an old house, but it's a killer lot. It's half an acre, good size there. You can see it. There's new construction on both sides of it. So we are excited to bring out, we're going to break ground on that. Hopefully get the thing torn down in the next 30 days. And then we have a couple people asking about potentially doing a custom on it, but we're most likely going to build a spec home, 4,500 to 5,000 square feet, and bring that in the high 2s. So that's Oak Hill, what we saw, the closings that happened over the last month. There are some significant ones that went under contract. This one on Van Leer for 6.2, big 7,000 square foot house. Beautiful backyard, well done. I believe Stone Oak is the builders. Yep, love the pool set up there. Great fenced in, 1 acre. I live on Van Leer Drive, so it's one of my favorite spots, obviously. And then another massive one over here on Gateway, 9,500 square feet. Big lot. I think that lot was 1.67 acres. Someone came in and bought this fairly early in the construction process, so I'm sure they did a bunch of custom stuff to it. And it went for $10 million. So that's a huge, huge number for Oak Hill. The 6.2, honestly, on a 1 acre lot is the highest we've seen for something like that. And that might be the new normal for just like a prime 1 acre lot with a pool in Oak Hill on a quiet street. So hopefully that's helpful for you. If you're watching this video, there should be a link below to the MLS listing, so you can kind of click through and see all these yourself. Or there's a couple ways I can help you out. If you own a home in Oak Hill, you want to know how much that home might bring in today's market. If you'd like me to come over and do a room-by-room review, kind of walk through, tell you some changes to make to maximize the value if you want to sell, or if you just want to sell it to an investor client or builder-developer client, I have builder-developers that are always looking for homes in the Oak Hill area. All cash offers, straightforward. It's not wholesaling. You'd be selling it directly to a local developer who would look at potentially either remodeling or tearing down and building a new house on your lot. Again, I'm Jason Gruner. Thank you so much for watching this. I'm an agent with Coldwell Banker Barnes here in Nashville, Tennessee. This is the Oak Hill Homes Price Report for June 2024.